When you start teaching, when you say I'm going to teach, you say, I guess that knocks that $1 million deal out of the way.
There are many sides to take when it comes to teachers' pay. Often people say they are overpaid. But is that necessarily the case? We've asked some students on their stance on teachers' pay.
I think teachers get paid an adequate amount. For the amount of school they go through, I don't necessarily agree with how much they're paid.
Yeah, I think they get paid enough, because if you actually break it down to how much they get paid a month, it's actually just as good as any other job, just they don't work as much.
Like the stats show it that teachers do earn a fair wage compared to other jobs.
There are many factors that play into this, such as the state they work in, the amount of experience, and education level. Many states are paying more money in order to recruit the best to teach. Like in New York, the annual mean salary is around $76,000. And a salary on the high end doesn't necessarily mean easy living. For instance, the average salary in California is around $72,000, and it's just a tad under the amount of money needed to live comfortably in California. What's more, a starting teacher salary would be much less, closer to $40,000 per year, according to the California Department of Education. A common misconception is that teachers are overpaid for the amount of work they do, but often people don't factor in hours that are done before and outside of the classroom.
But like you said, the misconception is that we're overpaid and we underwork and are overpaid for the work we do. I don't think that's a punishment. I think it's maybe a lack of knowledge.
If you're doing a good job, you're always preparing something, you're always grading something, you're always thinking about your work.
The average amount of hours a primary classroom teacher works is around 59.3 hours per week, and it stretches up to 63.3 hours per week for a secondary classroom teacher.
About every teacher I know is either here before or after you're supposed to be for extended periods, and they work at home, have to grade at home.
Most people are extremely surprised by the time we put in.
The salary for a teacher has dropped sharply over the last 60 years in comparison to other jobs that involve a college degree. And the earnings for workers with at least 4 years of college earn 50% more than the average earnings of teachers.
You can't find teachers nowadays because teaching salaries are not on par with other businesses.
Will this deter people from pursuing a career in teaching?
Maybe it might deter a few, but I think the ones that really want to teach and really believe in what they're doing, it's not going to deter them.
I don't know. You want to get people, you got to pay them more. I know that.
This has been Emmanuel Francis with the BBN Network.